Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Texas Longhorns facing the UCLA Bruins.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Here are the five for Texas. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 side. Texas on D. Fresh, the pass to Roberts. And it's good.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And so it's Texas with it.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Doherty against Campbell. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
Here's Freak. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Charity stripe shot. Offensive rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Stolen away. Ellis outside. Feeds it to Doherty. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. And he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Freak. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Ellis. Rebound by Roberts.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Freak.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Longhorns leading by 3. And the Bruins go here with a whole new group out there. .132 left here in the first half of basketball. Freak in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Irving. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He doesn't get the second one.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
On the court for the Longhorns, we've got Ellis. He's out there with Edwards. Doherty out there with Davis. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there. And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 38 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Edwards.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
The 15-footer, and the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. Now Edwards from deep, and no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Texas out in front. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at center. On the court for the Longhorns. They've got Turner. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward position. And that one's good. Looney's got the first points of the second half here for the Bruins. And here's Texas. The lead is 2. Turner, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And here's Edwards. At the elbow, it's Ellis. They get it again. Here is Edwards. Dishes to Ellis. Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And Texas leads by 2.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the 5. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. They double him with Freak, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Fresh. And so here's Texas. A 2-point game. Here's Edwards. Misses the 3. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Puts it up from 12. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
We've got 1:28 left in the second half. Shoots from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Fresh is checked in for UCLA. And so both free throws are good, and it's a two-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Freak with it. Edwards there. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Pass to Hudson. Longhorns passing it around. The pass to Edwards. Money! That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
And that's exactly what they're doing. There is no noise in the stands right now. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And so they foul intentionally. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his fourth foul of the game, and due to the single bonus situation, they'll now have a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-and-1 situation, so he'll get another. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. But Trey, bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Edwards. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy, what excitement. Some changes here for the Bruins. Looney comes in for Johnson, and Freak subbed in for Free. And the foul called on Freak. And that's his fifth and final foul.